Hey y'all, it is Alicia again, and I am back with another process video. This is just one I did for fun. So I'm using some Craft Market, and this is just like that pack that you can pick up at Michael's, and it is actually really thin paper, which I wasn't expecting because when they first started setting those out, I had got the I think it was the Teresa Collins Save the Date one, and it was like thicker paper, I believe. So, or not thicker, but like normal weight. So I was a little surprised to find that these were thinner, but it really didn't bother me that much. So, yeah. I don't have any of the embellishments or anything. This is just what I have from this collection. Um, and so, yeah, that's what I'm using. I started with a white 12 by 12 piece of cardstock, and then that vellum piece is a Cosmo Cricket, and it has gold hearts all over it, little tiny gold hearts. And I'm just starting to, add some layers here. So I'm going to be using a 4 by 6 landscape photo, and I just wanted to build like a main area, which I mean you can see it's like in the middle of the page. So I'm just using the papers to kind of add layers, and I'm going to mat the paper on this wood grain, or not wood grain, but it's like a wood flooring or like a deck pattern or something. And yeah, so I don't know. It was weird when I sat down to do this layout because I had an idea in mind for a couple days of a layout I wanted to do. And once I started doing the layout, I mean, this was like nothing. I wanted to do like strips, like if you see the vellum piece in the background, like strips overlapping that and just have that be my main area, if that makes sense. But yeah, I just ended up going with a more wider, bigger space. So anyways, I'm cutting this January tag out here because this picture was taken in January when we were on vacation, and I really wanted to document that because where I live, we don't get to do things like this. I live in Minnesota, so January does not look like this. And I wanted to add some more pink into the layout, so I thought about adding that under it, but I really didn't like it. So I'm just going to throw it in the layers on the other side of the layout there, and I'm going to keep that January where it was. So yeah, sorry for this horrible voiceover. It's very early in the morning, and I just want to do this before I have to get my daughter up for school and the fun begins. So so I'm just inking around all the edges here with cracked pistachio, and I just did that to kind of separate the layers a bit more. I didn't want to use like a black or a brown. I wanted to keep it light, and that cracked pistachio has become my favorite distress ink. I just love that color. So yeah, I've been using it a lot lately on everything. So I'm going to pop my picture up there and ink around this January tab. And I figured I better start putting some stuff down here. So there it is, all stuck down, and I have a couple doilies added in there. And when I cut that excess from that blue diagonal stripe paper, I just threw it up there at the top. I'm going to make a little area up there. And this is some washi tape from Michaels. It's just the Recollection brand, and it's pink and gold, like a corally pink almost. Maybe not corally, just a darker pink, and like a gold. It's not a super bright gold, but it's definitely a gold. And I just threw a doily up there, and I layered those all together. And I tore my washi tape. I seen um, Missy Whitten do it where she tears it right off the roll. Like I've always loved the torn washi tape, but I would like rip off a strip and then sit there and try to rip it in half, and it would be hard because it's sticky. So yeah, I noticed when she does her video, she just kind of rips it right off the roll in torn in half. And so I've been doing that and it works much better. So thank you, Missy. And I just am adding different kinds of washi to various places just to add more interest. Um, and then this is it's like a crocheted lace type thing, I guess. I don't know. I've had it forever. It's from Michael's. It's Recollections, and it's just pink with flowers. And I just like the texture that it added and a little bit of interest on there. So I'm just going to fold up my edges a bit just to rough it up a little bit. And yeah, that's how it's looking so far. So this Happy Wood Veneer, that is one of the Heidi Swap die cuts that you can get from Joann's. And I cut it out of some wood veneer paper actually by My Mind's Eye. And then I embossed over it with clear embossing powder. So it's wood veneer with it looks like almost like an enamel wood veneer. And I just really love that look. And you'll see I incorporate that a little bit later also into the layout. So I knew that Happy was going to be part of my title. And then I just grabbed some thickers, and I believe those are in the doll font, and they're in the vanilla color. And I just put digging, and I had to use capital G's in the middle because I only had those two capitals and that one lowercase left. So yeah. So just kind of figuring out where I want my title to be, and it's going to be there, but I wanted something to sit under it that would kind of make it pop out a little bit more. So I took this gold foil washi tape that I have and I just ran some of that under there. And I'm just going to use my liquid glue here to stick that Happy down. There we go. And I'm going to stick an acrylic block over that just to hold it down until that glue really sets. And I'm going to stick my thickers down. And I wanted them in a way where they kind of overlapped all the layers right there. So that was what I was attempting to do. And I figured while I had this tape out, let's just add a little strip down here, just so when the light hits the layout, there's a little bit of balance. And yeah, that tape is really, really like gold foil too. I love it. So that's just like a chipboard piece from a Dear Lizzie collection that I've had forever. And so I'm going to throw that in the layers. And you're going to see me fuss around a lot with embellishments on this layout. So I'm just having a look through things. This is some Dear Lizzie chipboard. I think it was from Lucky Charm. And so I'm just going to put some of these down here, these little banners down here. The colors just went really well because this is kind of like a muted, distressed version of this set of chipboard, and then she also made one that was brighter with the same chipboard pieces. So it just went really well. And these Mombi chips, which I love and I'm still trying to use, it doesn't even look like I've used very many of them, but I'm going to use this chipboard piece, and it just says The Best Day in glitter. It's craft with gold glitter on there. And yeah, I just, before I start doing a layout, I just pull out embellishments that I think I might want to use. And then I just go through them, and some work and some don't. Like this isn't going to work. It's a little tag that says love this. But I just couldn't, it wouldn't fit anywhere correctly. So the colors went well, but it just wouldn't fit, you know, anywhere. So I'm going to put that away. Excuse me. And then these are some Heidi Swap die cuts from a couple collections. I just have them all in one tray here. And I'm going to go through these, and I do find some that I want to use on here. And yeah, the colors just went well again. So yeah, I mean, I love getting new papers and stuff, and I'm the type of person where I love to buy like a whole collection, embellishments, but this is what happens. So like I have all these trays with embellishments that I'm sitting around. So I'm kind of getting to the point where I'm like I have to use some of this stuff up because I am running out of room to put anything new. So it's embarrassing, right? So yeah, I'm just putting some little die cuts. There's like some vellum pieces. Well, that little vellum circle in the top, it says hashtag epic. I grabbed some little hexagons that spell out some fun words and put those under the word January or the the little card that says January, and there's that acetate heart that says love this under that Mombi Chips chipboard circle. So yeah, just little various pieces to just add a little bit of interest here and there, and I'm just adhering them down with liquid glue. And right there, what I'm doing is they have like little knobbies on them, and so I was just scraping them off with my fingernail, just so it wouldn't be like a weird knob on there. So these are the Heidi Swap clips that you can get to go with her planner line, and I just thought they were really cute, and I really wanted to use one, but I just didn't want to bring any black into the layout at all. So while it looked cute there, I opt to not use it just because of that little bit of black. So. And these rub-ons I pull out with every layout I've been doing lately because I just want to get them used up before I can't use them anymore. And so these are the Shimelle ones from her first collection, and I'm going to use this little banner that says Brilliant, and I think the Brilliant is in gold glitter when you rub it on. So I'm going to place it right there. I had to move that chipboard circle because I wanted it to layer underneath it. And I'm going to rub that on, and then I'm going to go to, actually I think I'm going to take another one off of here. There's a strip of gold glitter hearts, and I'm going to cut some of them out and place them under the digging word in the title. And just to add a little something something up there. And I think that's all I'm going to use from the Shimelle ones. So now I'm going to go on to these Teresa Collins ones that I had purchased at Joann's a while ago. And I'm just going to pick out, I'm going to use this arrow and put it right there on that January card. Rub that on down. And I'm going to grab a little heart off of here, and where do I put that little heart? Ah, right there. And I think that's it. No, I'm going to take some little dots and I'm going to put them in the cluster in the upper left corner there. Just little accents here and there. So when you're looking at the layout, it's kind of like little treasures everywhere, if you will. And I don't remember if I used something off of here or not. I believe I do. I used the ampersand, and I had a hard time kind of rubbing this one on, not because of the rub on, more like because there were so many layers, but I will cover up my mistake on it because it kind of split, part of it didn't rub on right where the layers met, and so I will cover that up in a little bit. But yeah, like I said, I just wanted little hints, little peaks sticking out here and there, so. So here are some, I believe these are Studio Calico. They're wood veneer stars, and I embossed these with clear UT, and they really have a very thick coating because UT is thick, and I just love how it came out. It's like an enameled wood veneer. It's just, ugh, I love it. So I used one of them to cover up that little boo-boo in the ampersand that I rubbed on, and now I'm just scattering them around in different places in the layout. And I'm just still having a look. Like, this is from Print Shop. I mean, that's how old some of these embellishments are, and you can see like they're just hardly used. So I just need to get them out and get them on layouts and get some of these packages used up and thrown away. Because yeah, I just don't have room for anything else right now. Even though I keep shopping, I have no room for anything else. So yeah, it's hard for me too. I see a lot of de-stash videos coming up this time of year. I'm assuming from spring cleaning and stuff, but I just have such a hard time parting with my things because I still have, big dreams for them. So yeah, I just stuck some stickers on, some stars, and some clouds from that sticker sheet. And this is from Maggie Holmes' first collection. And these are just word strips. And so I'm going to stagger those on the left side of the photo here. And I'm also going to use some of these gold word stickers. and I'm going to alternate them. And these gold ones are from a Mambi little, booklet that I have, and they're all like gold fonts of clear stickers. So, excuse me. So I'm going to use this little font. They're tiny little circles, and I'm just going to put the year 2015 right there under that January card. And I'm liking how it's looking now, but I'm still feeling like I need to do more stuff. So I'm gonna grab this Bo Bunny stamp that I pulled out, and I'm gonna use this stamp. I think it's maybe of like a something to do with a camera, I'm assuming. I don't know exactly know what it's called, but that's what the stamp is. And I just threw a post-it there because I wanted it to look like it was more in the background. And so I'm just using brown StazOn, and I'm just yeah, stamping this in a couple places with my handy dandy post-it. And then I'm also going to take that film strip out of there, and I'm going to stamp that in a couple spots just on the edges. Just I feel like it helped kind of frame part of the layout in. So there's one little one, and then there we go. Boop. So that is all done. And I'm gonna grab my washi again, and I'm gonna layer those same washes that I did in the top left in the bottom right. And yeah, there we go. Tone that down a little bit so it wasn't just a stamped film strip. And then this sticker says currently obsessed, and those are Amy Tan from a couple collections ago. Maybe more than a couple. And I just wanted to use up these pink enamel dots. So I'm going to throw two down there and one up there. Adds kind of a little dimension and such. And I'm going to grab this flare, and Oh Snap Gonzo sent me these flares, and I love them. I've been hoarding them. So this is just a baby blue ampersand, and I'm going to stick it there. And then I just swap out this sticker because the last sticker in that little group said best day ever, and then there was the ampersand, and then the chipboard piece said the best day. So I'm like, that's not going to work for me. So I switched it out with something else. I don't remember what. I just know it wasn't the same as the chipboard. And I'm just doing some sprinkling here with my Heidi Swap Gold. And I think that's going to be it, guys. I didn't do any journaling on here. I might later. I don't know yet. Here's a couple close-ups, and there's pictures at the end. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.